Hello, my name is Riccardo and I'm Consulting Director at ImageFast, and I'd like to welcome you back to the 12 Days of Christmas SharePoint 2013. The 12 Days of Christmas 2013 are brought to you by ImageFast, a Microsoft Gold partner focused on helping organisations to manage their information and documents more effectively. On this day of Christmas, I'd like to introduce you to the new concept of shredded storage in SharePoint 2013. We will look at what shredded storage is, what was possible in 2010, what is new in 2013, and how it could potentially benefit your organisation. Shredded storage is a new data platform improvement in SharePoint 2013 which is focused on the management of documents, or more specifically, large binary objects, what techies refer to as blobs. And these can be Microsoft Word documents, Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, and PowerPoint presentations. What it does is reduce the amount of data being passed across the network in order to improve performance. But this concept of shredding can also reduce storage on the SQL Server side, especially when version control is activated on a SharePoint document library. It does this by only storing the changes made to a document rather than saving an entire copy of the document each time it is edited and subsequently saved. In SharePoint 2010, when opening and editing an Office XML format document, only incremental changes, shreds, are passed over the network from the client to the server. This improves network performance and reduces the amount of data being passed to SharePoint. What SharePoint 2013 has done is continue the shredding concept to also operate between SharePoint and SQL Server, providing end-to-end document shredding for all file formats. This reduces the amount of traffic being passed between SQL and SharePoint, and means that for each version of the blob saved in SharePoint, SQL Server only needs to store the differential shreds. In our opinion, shredded storage is a useful feature but can be confusing because it's much more focused on optimizing the flow of data between the client, SharePoint and SQL rather than being focused on storage. Turning it on for a document library without versioning may be counterproductive, and file sizes may be larger than they would have been without it. Where it does work well is when version control is turned on. It will only save the deltas between the versions rather than a full copy of the document each time. Hopefully that's given you a quick intro into shredded storage and will provide a basis from which you can explore further. It's a complex topic and difficult to cover, but there are plenty of interesting articles on the web. Hopefully we'll see you again on the next day of Christmas, and thank you for listening.